Are you some sort of sovereign citizen or something?
No, I'm not, and that's defamation.
I'm sorry? I'm asking you a question. I'm not telling you.
No, sir, I do not work for the police.
Are you tired of government overreach and eroded freedoms? At tac-us.org, we're fighting back. We're the Transparency Accountability Coalition, a nonprofit defending your constitutional rights. No partisanship, just principle. From protecting free speech to demanding transparency, we're here for you. Visit tac-us.org to learn more and join the movement. tac-us.org, because your rights deserve a voice. Act now.
Yeah, but there we had like 7 officers on scene there. So, but you want only Mike Brown's? That's what we showed.
2.
So which video?
Brown, Mike Brown, badge number 3335. From that incident, not the whole day.
That's what I'm saying.
It's around 427, 430. Yeah, that's all I want.
Okay.
That's it. So that would be a new bill, right?
Yes. That's what we're getting.
Yeah, because this 500.
She's just got a.
I'm glad you didn't let me leave.
No.
Because I would have left with a $560 bill. That's insane.
I would let you leave until we figured out what you wanted.
I did, but I didn't know they.
Right.
No, none of those other cases are 33250. Come on. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. And refund that. Because some of them don't know their job. Oath, the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment, nothing. Don't know Butcher died. And up here in the people's office getting money. Oh. Offender custody status information.
Hey, Warren.
Hey.
There's 2 hours. Mike Brown has 2 hours, and then he has 3 hours. So he does have like I guess maybe some of it's from when he took her to jail and stuff. So
he just ran. He just ran the body cam as long as he could,
well,
so it'd be an absurd charge.
They run it. They run it anytime they.
For a warrant. Why would you need 2 hours for a warrant?
I don't know.
You get 15 minutes for a traffic stop and 20 minutes for a legal detainment, right?
Yeah, I don't.
2
I don't know
hours.
I don't know the situation.
Baby, I'm trying to ask you. You're the records department, and you're not even body worn camera, right? Who does this, right?
I am, but I'm over
okay,
body
good.
camera.
So
that's my unit.
So does my invoice change? Or we just gonna leave it there?
No.
Oh, I'm just asking. That's all. Just a change.
This is what I like to refund you what you paid. And then
do the work, and then I'll come back and pay you, baby.
Yes.
Thank you.
Because we need to go
get to go through and figure out where he should have stopped that video at.
Now that we have
where he should have stopped that video at.
Yeah, now that we have a specific.
Y'all taught him that? Run it a long time, play music, Bain Act violation, and then it'd be a big charge?
Well, we'll give you what.
No, I just want you to change my thing and do whatever we're going to do.
Can you refund his money?
You look like you one of them dirty cops that do that, man. He was happy I was on your face.
Do you want me to send your invoice in an email?
Yeah, you can do that. Oh, just tell me when it's ready. I'll come back up here and pay you, baby. No problem.
It's going to be a bit. It's probably going to be.
Oh, no, I know it's going to be 2 months or whatever y'all going to do. Yeah, of course.
No, it's not going to be 2 months.
I'm going to hold you to that, miss.
Here.
What's this right here?
That was yours.
And you see it said closed right there?
It is closed.
So it should be a nice report to be slipped me that Mr. Brown wrote. And why am I not getting that report?
It's a municipal ordinance and it's a warrant. And
why am I not getting that report? That's a public record, right?
We don't have a report. There's no report.
Your officer arrested somebody, ran his body cam for 2 hours and didn't need to write nothing. No. Can I finish my question to you before you interrupt me? So you can answer what I'm asking. Thank you. Your officer arrested this lady. I get this report that has everything but the Davie Avenue, his whole day. Look at the time. The time ain't even there. This is what I want right here, that around that 4:30 time. Around that 4:30. So this is what y'all was at. This is what y'all said I was asking for?
No, we had other cases on there.
No, I'm saying those cases don't coincide with that number I gave you, right?
No, but those cases are your other interactions. Remember?
No, I didn't want. No. I wasn't no Sterling. I wasn't no Griffin. I wasn't no Davie. I asked you to explain this. You keep handing it to me. Yeah.
That's for that incident. You had 3 other case numbers on there.
Baby. And not one of them happened at 95 in Griffin. Not one of them happened at Taft, nor this date or time. Yeah. So what are we talking about?
You had your other request. Don't take that case out of it. Move. Yes, move.
This is what I have in my hand.
I know, but when you were talking, that's over here. You had 2 other cases.
What cases?
Well,
put me the case number. No. Put the case number down.
You had a request. Your request.
My public record request,
when
baby,
you were downstairs,
have not been filled. Sergeant Brumley supposed to gave me the officer's name. Can I Can I file a public record request for my complaint that I made with Sergeant Brumley at City Hall on the 21st?
You made it at City Hall? Oh, I have to find it because I don't know if you made it at City Hall where it would go.
I have it recorded right in front. I did it to the officer. And you know what he told me? After he wrote down my report, after getting it off the body cam, just like you said, I say, "You're going to write it down, right?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "And you can email me that complaint so I can make sure it's correct in what you wrote down." You know what he said?
What?
He can't. That's not in the policy. I say, "Sir, you're making my complaint. I can't get my complaint from you who wrote it? No, that's not in our policy."
Did you want the body-worn camera from the incident downstairs?
No, I got him over. I got it. I got it. I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay to look at his stupidity, and then y'all tell me you need to redact and it's $500. Hey, sweetheart. Did you not hear my question?
Okay. Which one?
The last one.
The last one about Bromley?
Yeah.
I'd have to.
Can I file a public record request with you for my complaint that I made with Sergeant Bromley? Here you go. Here you go. Sergeant Bromley told me.
You know what day that was?
I feel like the officer.
You got your notebook, your spiral notebook.
Yeah, I'm too old to remember all this shit, especially when supervisor after supervisor shits on you and looks at you like you got two heads. It's unbelievable.
It just took a second.
21st or the 22nd? I'm not.
Of May?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
21st,
Yes, ma'am.
22nd.
Yeah, I was at City Hall to ask the mayor how y'all was going to enforce the Halo law. He wouldn't answer me either about it. So it's kind of funny that, you know, I've lived here for 20 years and this is my neighborhood, so I'm not going anywhere.
That was
City Hall.
City Hall.
City Hall, right in the lobby.
Complaint.
Right in the lobby. And I asked for the body cam worn footage from them and the pictures that they took, because they had their little computer and they opened up, and Charles, who wouldn't identify, took pictures, and I want those pictures, you know, because you
That was in their that one request.
Yeah, I didn't. What are pictures?
We have to get
What are
it.
pictures?
It takes you know, we have a lot of records requests. We're going through them. We get them as fast as we can.
You know, I'm gonna come here one day and ask for the record request index. Just look through it.
Oh yeah, you can.
See what you got. Yeah, I figured you would let me. I found somebody that likes their job. I found a public servant here.
Right?
I found a public servant here that's willing to serve.
It's called public records, right?
Public servant is what it's called too, right?
There you go.
Thank
Okay.
you. But he don't believe that.
I'll see
He
if
think
I can
because somebody
find
done told him that he a fucking lieutenant, he's something special.
I'll find
But no,
something. I'll
I'm
see
gonna
if
break your ass down. Trust me. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do what you did today, buddy.
I'm going to.
Oh no, I got you, buddy. Don't
going
worry.
to look and see.
This is voided.
Is that say credit on it? Deb?
Good afternoon. Is Mr. Otis in by any chance?
I know. I'm sorry, is this back to you?
No, I was just coming in to see if he was in here. I've met with him before.
And what's your name?
Warren.
Warren?
Yes, ma'am.
Have a seat.
Thank you. What was your name?
Marjorie.
Thank you, Marjorie.
Of course.
What's up, my brother? Good morning. You got some answers for me?
What? I know I gotta call the HR.
No, don't worry about sitting down. Don't worry about sitting down.
And I have to.
No, you good. So, I was,
I got a call from Iris. She said that you were looking for the.
same information when I left your office the last time I was looking for, brother. Somebody to enter for this company. And now, I've got the contract, and it's right back to Jamie again.
Well, Jamie's.
Jamie don't work here no more. Right? We've established that. What you gonna tell me about Jamie?
Just listen. You got to give me a chance to talk. I mean, you can't just come. I'm telling you that Jamie doesn't work here, but Jamie's boss.
I said Jamie don't work
Right.
here. I know that. Okay, now tell me something I don't know.
Jamie's boss is Chris O'Brien.
Okay. You didn't call Chris O'Brien when I left your office the last time?
Did I call him? No.
Okay. So you didn't call Chris O'Brien the last time I left your office?
No.
Why not?
Chris O'Brien gave you the number to who his boss is, which was the city manager.
Chris O'Brien gave me the number to
No. I said
Today is the first day I've heard Chris O'Brien's name, my brother. What you running for? What you running for? What you running for? What you running for?
I'm not running.
What you running for? I'm sitting here having a discussion with you about your job, and I came in your office. What you mean you choose not to be? You just invited me in your office and you don't want to answer my questions?
No, I'm not.
You have no choice but to be recorded, sir. You have no choice. Yes, you are. It's my constitutional right to film you in what you're saying. I'm just asking you questions that you have the answer to. And I want to know why you didn't perform your job the last time I was here, brother. You were so concerned about being filmed.
Well, I don't have to be filmed. That's not in my constitution right either.
You know what Cummings? You know what Cummings? Oh my God. Oh my God.
You come in making these demands.
What demand? What demand did I? What demand? Other than you do your job.
I'll give you the
Other than you do your job.
But you're not gonna demand.
Okay.
Making demands.
We don't do that here.
What demand did I make of you?
You did.
What demand?
You just came in making demands, and I tried to give you the information, but you making demands.
You know I got the whole thing recorded, right? That was the only issue you had was me recording you. You don't tell the truth because I never made a demand of you.
If you come in and ask for things, we'll give it to you, but you can't come in making demands and bullying. You're not gonna bully me.
Brother, you know it's recorded, right?
I don't care what you got recorded.
So what did I say?
I don't care. Look.
You don't want me in your office?
No.
Alright, sorry, he doesn't want you anymore. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Good morning.
What's your name and badge number, brother?
My name is Officer Rehab, 3518.
I'm in a public place. You're addressing my government. The only thing I did was ask him a question.
Yeah, it's the way you ask. It's that you.
I got it all recorded.
Yeah,
Trust me.
Yeah,
I asked him who on this contract do I need to speak to, and why did he not speak to Chris O'Brien, who is his immediate supervisor?
That's not my job to speak to Chris O'Brien.
Can I finish?
Okay.
Can I just finish with what I'm speaking to the officer, because I can't be trespassed in a public place, exercising the Constitution protected activity. I got invited in, sat here. He never even asked me to leave his office. He has a problem with me recording our conversation. And you know, Swift, you see the comments, I can record my government officials, you yourself, in the course of your duties, correct?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. See, but in this office, he's demanding ID at the front desk. You know you can't even ask for ID.
I don't demand, they give it.
So, are we going to address these questions that I have?
I've already given you what you needed. You went down to HR. You got a copy of the contract. You were told.
No. I filed a public record
You were
request.
told. I have nothing else to
$11
give you.
for
What you
this.
asked me for, I have nothing else to give you.
I have
You got
questions
the copy
for
of the
you. I have
contract.
questions for you.
Well, I choose not to answer those questions the way you.
You're refusing service?
I'm not refusing. I'm just saying that I'm not.
You
the way
invited me in your
approach me.
office to hear what
Yeah,
the
because I
questions
thought you
are.
were coming in as a human being.
Whoa.
You know,
Did
person that
an
you're gonna
alien
talk.
just walk in? Did an alien just walk in? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I get he has what he wants. So.
No, I don't. No, I don't. The whole thing is this recording, sir. I was asking him questions. He's squirming in the chair. I said, Doc, I just want to know, who do I speak to about your security downstairs, violating rights, rolling up on people with a gun, and all of this madness?
Okay.
I didn't get two questions out. He jumped up and said he refused.
Okay. You want to know also who to speak to about security? Like, what's going on?
There's a contract that he has with the city.
Okay.
And that person was here the last time I was here. And he snatched down the no recording in the lobby signs, took those down. He put it back up a week later.
So you want that guy?
No. Listen to me, brother. I'm going to get right to it.
Okay.
I had that man's name. He retired from the job.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking who replaced him.
Okay.
Because
I'm
when
trying to find out for you.
You shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah,
You,
I'm just trying to help.
I don't mind. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who do I get to speak to?
I know everything about my company and everything, but it's nobody's business because I'm not I'm not. I
That's
don't
what
want
I do.
anybody
But
nothing.
it's Chris O'Brien. That's what you just told me.
And Chris O'Brien's email, phone number?
I think I can get it for you.
No. He right down. That's what I'm telling you. Write it down.
What I don't know what his issue is. I just want to help you so you can get what you need.
I told you what his issue is. This. You saw when I just pointed at him what he did.
In
Ran.
that case, it is.
Ran. I'm trying to figure out, what are you here for?
I'm trying to figure out why is it your business.
Ooh. And wouldn't that be a little escalation now?
Nah.
Ranko?
Nah, question.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Ricano, 3634.
Wouldn't that be a little bit of escalation? I don't need him in here. Security observes and
This
report,
is my
right?
workplace, just like you have.
He's already reported. We have law enforcement here, right?
I work here.
We have
I
law
work along
enforcement
with
here,
law-
right?
I work with law enforcement.
Right? Right?
He's allowed to be here though.
I don't want him engaging with me because I have nothing to say to him.
You can just ignore him. That's fine.
Whoa. You ain't here to keep the peace?
That's what I'm doing.
So when someone talks to you, you don't talk to them?
Yeah, but
That's his email.
Phone number, brother?
I just told him. I'm trying to get it.
No. Get it in. I'll be right here. I'm ready for you to give me all that information.
Do you have his office number by chance?
I don't. But it's probably what
And it's public information that you are more than privy to and you know. So that would be making it easy for me to get it, right? You can't hinder my ability to get the public information, sir.
Nothing in the code says you have to give you. You can look it up yourself.
So you don't want to be professional, courteous?
I tried to be, but you can't come in and yell it and make it.
What did I yell, sir? What did I yell? What's your name and badge number, love?
Carpio 3674.
How you doing? So y'all do know this is a public place, right? Lincoln? Can't be trespassed from a public place minus a crime. I'm just redressing my government. You were saying something? You were gonna say something? You took an oath to the Constitution, right? Yes, my guy. Oh, you ain't already have it on? You ain't already have it on? Yes. You ain't have it on already? Nah. That policy and procedure just don't do nothing. Because this is where I was. This is what I was invited into.
Email and phone number.
This is what I was invited into. This is what I was invited into the public office to ask a couple questions. And he didn't want to be recorded. He felt a little, what that mean? What that mean? I know you don't know 119. You got to know the Cummings versus the city, Smith versus the city of Cummings, right? Them court cases? Yeah?
You do your Google stuff and
I still ain't got my public record from y'all. I ain't got that body cam from your boy, Michael Brown.
request it.
I've already requested it.
That's not my
How long y'all want to sit on it? Oh, you don't remember when you asked me to leave with that public record? Take it out, take it home with me? You remember that?
Let me know when you
Nobody addressed that with you?
send me an email.
I know I ain't filed a complaint, right? Yeah, that's right. None of that registers. I got you. Brother, you shouldn't have to do this.
I know, but
You should have to do
I'm
this.
just trying to help, you know?
You should have to do this. And you know what the best part is? All y'all gonna leave before me. Yeah.
Why are you winking at me?
What was your question?
Winking at me. It's weird. I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Ooh. We don't pay you to be uncomfortable. We pay you to be brave. We pay you to be brave, big guy. So why y'all here?
Just hanging out.
Ooh, I love Hollywood. Y'all hang out. Y'all hang out on the people's down. 4 people down here because a man is asking questions of his government. Wow. Would y'all have any say over him if he was following me with this gun? And no, let me finish, please. If he was following me with this gun, Jesus, I don't even get it out?
No, the answer is no.
You gonna agree with that or you wanna listen to me, though? If he was following me with this gun, and the person that I was with was a city official.
Just gave you an answer.
No, I'm asking you.
Okay.
You know, you took an oath too, and you have to abide by that oath. And when someone is in the process of doing something wrong, you tell them they're doing wrong. You don't just stand there.
Anything else I can try to help you with?
Yeah, I need Mr. Otis to come in here and refuse me to answer my questions, and then I'll walk out of his office.
He did that already, though.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I was sitting right here.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He just walked out.
Yeah, he said.
He just walked out.
he
No,
said
I'm
he-
gonna walk right.
he said
Tell
he-
him to come right here and tell me he will not answer my
Can we
questions.
go out of his office?
Right here. This is why I was invited to. He never asked me to leave. He never one time asked me to leave. He brought Buddy in here to tell me he got to go. Remember the security guy?
Oh, that
Yeah,
guy.
Otis never said that. Otis is a little smarter than that than to do that, because then that falls on him. So he brings up Doolittle at the security desk, who's demanding ID here, who don't know, and they say they took an oath too.
Gotcha.
We pay them like we pay you. Yeah, they got to abide. Well, Mr. Otis. Mr. Otis, is his name and everything?
He wants him to refuse to answer his question.
He has to refuse me
And
service.
then he'll say he'll leave.
No. We're gonna do it with him. We're gonna do it with him.
Said he already answered the questions.
No, sir. Would you question if I had the whole conversation on video? He didn't answer one
This
question
is a private office.
that I was invited into. That is in the people's building. He did not. Can it tell him to come tell me? He did not. Come tell him to tell me. Tell him to come tell me.
It's time to leave.
Tell him to come tell me.
It's time to leave.
Is this under threat of arrest?
Yep. Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. All right. I just needed him. That's all I needed you to tell me, not him.
Let's keep walking.
Hold on. Can you get your
No,
hands off me?
let's keep walking.
I'm walking.
Okay.
Get your hands
All right,
off
let's go.
me.
I wanna make sure you're
Joe, I'm walking. How many steps I need to take? What are you saying to me? I'm not in his office. I'm in the lobby right now.
No, you're not in the lobby.
I'm in the
You're
lobby
office.
right now.
This is not the lobby.
I'm in the lobby.
lobby
You
is-
see the chairs right here?
This is not the lobby.
This is the lobby.
Okay.
Sir, Otis, is this not the lobby of
Are we
your
done?
office?
Hey.
Sir, is this not the...
Hey,
Stop
listen.
touching me.
You're getting arrested
Stop
for
touching
no
me.
reason, man.
Brother,
You're making
if
this
you...
difficult for no reason.
Is this not your
You
lobby?
answered your questions already.
No, am I not in your
No,
lobby?
it's your office. You
With the
just
chair
told me.
right here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Please stop touching
I'm not
me,
gonna stop
man.
touching you until you do what I say. Thank you. All right. So what else do you need from him? Do you need anything else? Do you need anything else? Listen, if you're here for a certain service, we will gladly provide it. But if you're not, we're gonna walk downstairs to the lobby. If you continue to cause unnecessary disturbance, you will be trespassed. If you refuse to comply, you will be arrested. Simple as that.
Am I standing in a public place?
Not necessarily.
Ooh, not necessarily.
So I'm asking.
Let's
what
get to it.
business are you here to conduct?
Am I standing in a public
What
place?
business are you here to conduct?
Am I standing in a public
Get the
place?
elevator for you.
Am I standing in a public place? I think I am. I know I am. I know I'm standing in a public place. I know I'm standing in a public place. I'm in the bathroom, y'all. I gotta turn it off. This is classic. This is classic.
I love making pain.
See what I told you? Hey, did you find out who you was on the phone with? Who was you on the phone with?
The chief's.
Oh, the chief secretary. All right. And she said he was in there?
That he's there? No, he's not there.
He's not there?
No.
All right.
You leaving?
No, I ain't leaving. They got a packed house. They got a packed house. They gonna impede my they gonna impede my movement. They gonna impede my movement. They gonna impede my movement.
Mr. Sapp, so the lieutenant who's going to speak to you is waiting at headquarters. I don't know if you remember the previous conversation we had, but it's time to leave City Hall, right? You came here to maybe conduct some sort of business, right? That business was concluded. At that point, you're just being disruptive, right? We asked you to desist the behavior. You refused to. We asked you to leave. I guess you got, you had to take like a poopy break or something like that. You want to use the bathroom. At this point, it's time to go.
So you're telling me?
Yes, you're trespassed. That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Let me move. Let me move. Let me move. Let me move. I'll let y'all, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Everyone here got excited. That boy that got excited. Me. Oh. That's your personal phone? That's your personal phone?
Sure is.
What's the lieutenant that's going to be at the precinct?
I think it's Strowski.
Okay. That would be your supervisor, right?
Yep.
Are you some sort of sovereign citizen or something?
No, I'm not, and that's defamation.
I'm sorry? I'm asking you a question. I'm not telling you.
No, sir, I do not work for the police.
Are you tired of government overreach and eroded freedoms? At tac-us.org, we're fighting back. We're the Transparency Accountability Coalition, a non-profit defending your constitutional rights. No partisanship, just principle. From protecting free speech to demanding transparency, we're here for you. Visit tac-us.org to learn more and join the movement. Tac-us.org, because your rights deserve a voice. Act now.